What's up, guys? It's your boy Souls here, and welcome back to Geometry to the Dizzle Dash. You already know. Now, last time we were at the 7 Seas, we were building on the next part of the cube, along with finishing the previous part that we did in the first episode, in which this part is now complete. I put some custom spikes and a couple of color pulses and all that, simple basic stuff, nothing too crazy. But you're probably wondering, Souls, why is this level like taking so long? You see, I think I'm just gonna let the showcase show you what I did while I was gone. Yeah, I added a couple of mountains. Obviously, you can't tell without preview mode, but I actually made a custom background with the custom ocean covering the mountains and stuff. I was basically just learning how to use the texture blocks without having to actually use the finger dash blocks. And using it like this actually works out really well. As you can see, I put some layering with the rocks and some grass. Still got the ocean effects and stuff like that. And it came out really, really well. And what I did off camera a little bit was I built a tiny bit of the gameplay. I'm going to actually turn this level into a bit of a story, even though I might take a little bit longer than I expected to finish this series. So I'm going to stop building on this part for now, just so for the sake of the series actually being done, I'm going to stop building on this part. I'll add extra details later before I finish the level. So what we're going to be doing today is we're actually going to be working on the underwater part or underwater portion of the level, and that's going to be involving the ship. I'm not going to say the UFO because I don't know how long we're going to take with the gameplay and the decoration, so let's not waste any time. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's start building an ocean. So I guess the first thing I should do is start making some gameplay. Alright, I think that should be good as far as gameplay goes, and I'm actually going to do something a little bit backwards. Instead of starting with the block design, which I do have an idea for, but I don't know how to execute it correctly, but the block design also has something to do with transitioning this part as well. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to work on the custom background first, since I have all this open space now, rather than having no open space over here. So I'm going to do something similar to what I did with the mountains in this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by making a basic triangle like this. We're going to put this in B4 all the way in the back, and we're going to put this in Z order 40. Sure. What I'm going to do with these is I already placed these down from this tab in the back, the finger dash rock blocks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. It's going to be color 99, and color 100 is also going to be like slightly brighter. I'm actually going to put this on 35. And now I need a glow. This is probably going to go on a different layer just in case it doesn't work. That's going to straight up copy the color of the background. Like that's literally all it does. It just straight up copies it. Ooh, let's see. Let's actually use these. Yeah. Copy the values of this and paste. I want to see how this looks. Ooh, that kind of comes together kind of nice. And then we can add a couple of these bad boys in here, make the texturing look a little bit better. But it does look cool though. It does look cool. I'm going to be a bit of a lazy boy and start copy pasting a bit, but I guess you guys can tell what the effect is supposed to do. So you guys get a general idea, right? Okay, what I can do for coloring and stuff is I can actually use some of these 2.0 stuff to put in the background. So what I'm going to need is I'm actually going to need to copy the values of U, paste the state, but have it all the way behind it, so 45 should be perfectly fine. Now we can actually make these into a variety of colors to make the level really come out, just make them look like they're underwater. So having it low saturation actually makes it work really well. And don't forget, I can add some grass into this as well as some other brick-like things.
Alright, what else should I add? I guess fish makes sense. Might as well put some fish. If I do it like this, that works. It works, but that's kind of boring, wouldn't you think? You know what? Hold on. My friends at Google know how to make a simple fish.
So clearly, watching me build a fish isn't the most entertaining thing in the world, so I'm just going to do a quick time lapse to show you how I built a fish in the ocean. It's okay.
Y'all are not telling me this is the cleanest, not the cleanest fish that you've ever seen in your entire life, dude. Y'all are not telling me this is not a clean fish. Bro, come on, yo. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't like that. Now, as far as the block design that's under the water, I have no clues. I have no clue what the block design is gonna be now. I had an idea, but then I completely lost it. You know what? We'll make it work. This will be our block design that we work with. And then when I come back for the second part of this recording, I'll do my thing.
Alright guys, I am now back and we're finna continue building on our ocean. Now, no face cam because I didn't get back to building on this until it became, well, nighttime. So let's go ahead and continue. So while I was off camera, I was able to put some notes down of what I want underwater eventually. And this is what happened to come up in my brain when it comes to an underwater level. Got rock formations, geysers, floral plants, maybe, well, sand, I'm gonna save that for later. Got sunbeams, bricks, rocky foreground, and more rocks. So, what was I doing before? I was finishing up the main regular block design, but oh yeah, I said I wasn't really a fan of just having this alone because this would be pretty boring, and I still think that. So, what I think I'm going to do... Okay, how about we do... Whoa, probably not on the same layer, huh? Give it a nice blue color, why not? Why not? That looks pretty dope like that, to be honest. If we're gonna do this, which most likely we are, what else should I add to this then? Is I can actually use the block design as another foreground. I know I do this kind of often in my levels, and I'm just going to darken this so it feels more like a background rather than the actual block design. Maybe do something like this. Get the rock blocks. Which ones should I use? Should I use these? Probably not those, honestly. How about we layer this a little bit better? So instead of B2 -7, we're gonna put this at B2 -15. Gonna copy the values of it, paste it on here, but it's gonna be on top. This way, it's the rock formation on top of this will be below the regular block design. And with this, it's going to be probably on top, right? Yeah, let's put it on top of it instead. Actually, since this one's a bottom one, I'm not really that worried about it. So I'm just gonna scoot this down and then do something like this. Another thing we can do with this is we can add some shading to it. So let's put this on 3. Gonna go down with this and spread it out. All right, cool. This is actually coming together pretty nicely. We need to make more of these blocks feel more seaweed-like. Or like under the sea, you know what I mean? Ooh, actually, we can actually use these to our advantage. Ooh, and then what I can do is I can copy the values of this, paste it onto this one, go a layer below it, scale, and then change the hue of it. Oh, -25? Ooh, that actually came out really well. Matter of fact, hold on, we can make this go back a little bit more, and we can get these blocks. I need to copy the values of this one, paste the state, make it go above, make it green. I need a good green. What's a good green color? You? Look at that. Now we got seaweed in between it. Ooh, layering immersion. Ooh, this is really coming together. I'm surprised. Don't know if I want to put a skull here yet. Do I want to put a skull?
Not sure. Maybe I'm going a little bit too crazy on specific decoration. I guess I can add more of these floral plants. Need a different variation of color since I want the ocean to be not like that though. Ugh. Actually, I could just go with the less is more effect and just keep it as is, and just add, like, I don't know, some shading on top of it. Honestly, that unnecessary shading actually makes it look kind of cool, so I'm going to keep it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just leave it like this. I'm just gonna go with less is more in this situation, because adding more to this will feel a lot more forced, and having it naturally form like this feels a lot better. And if I come up with more ideas, I can just build off what I already have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the block designs for the ship part, and continue moving forward. I guess what I can put as a particle effect here is I can actually use these particles and act like miniature bubbles, I guess. Nothing too insane. Just so it can fill in the emptiness that's in, like, right here.
Alright, as far as the video goes, I think I'm gonna call it right there. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. Obviously, I'm not gonna get this done before Halloween because I'm actually recording this day after Halloween now. Let's just continue the journey forward, and this has been your boy Souls, and I will see you guys next time. Later.